Hello everyone, there's Avery. It's trash day, so Avery's having a hard day, but this evening we're going to doggy class, so that should perk her up, at least once we get out of the car. In the meantime, I'm waiting to go over to have acupuncture in a little bit, and I finished doing a blog post and editing some pictures, and I took some still pictures of the garden, and I thought I would show you how the garden is growing. I also thought I'd show you, I think I had mentioned I was going to make a runner, and I'm going to do it in 3 sections, and I'm going to put these for the cyanotypes in the center, this in the middle section, and this on the 2 other sections, and then I'm going to do maybe like photograms with sunflowers and other flowers on there. But that's a slow process because I'm hand stitching the hems. So let's see. I think I showed you my table, right? My new table, which I'm so happy with. Here's a vase full of feverfew. I'm not tincturing any feverfew. I am, however, tincturing some, let's see, where can we show the color of this one? It's kind of dark in here. This is my St. John's wort. You can see the red there. I'm going to, the blossoms are coming so slowly, so I am just doing it piecemeal, sticking the little blossoms in there. But I'll show you the gardens outside, how they're doing. We've gotten some warm weather, and then we've gotten some rain. I actually waited a couple of days to water, and I was going to need to water today, except that it rained last night. We had actually quite a nice thunderstorm. So out front, you can see the clover's coming up. You want to come out? You coming out? Are you joining me? So the clover is coming up in here, so you can see that. All this is pretty much the same. My morning glories going up and around there, so I'm pleased with that. And I've had to replant some okra, and that's coming up here. And this is some extra buckwheat. I'll show you what I did with the buckwheat in here. So I put these stepping stones in through my garden, and that center area, stay over here, that center area there, I wasn't sure what I wanted to plant in there, so I decided to put buckwheat in, covered it with some extra straw that we had from the clover, and it will grow and it will blossom and be a good food source for the pollinators, and then I can just pull it up and dig it in. So my eggplants are doing okay. The stuff that's growing in the shade is slow and a little bit leggy because it's shade, but I do have a little eggplant coming. The comfrey's doing pretty well. All the herbs are doing very well. Stevia there. But my hollyhocks, stay over here, Avery. Stay over here. Hollyhocks are finally blooming after, hey, Avery, over here, stay. She wants to go to the neighbor. But yeah, the hollyhocks are blooming, which I'm happy. It takes them 2 years. A lot of the herbs are gonna bloom too. Got some Gaillardia and Coreopsis. I planted, I've got some Echinacea about ready to bloom, and I planted some more Echinacea there. I planted some Globe Amaranth in there. There's some okra in here too. But my Got a little chili coming. The sweet pepper is growing a little bit slower. The 2 tomatoes they're growing. They're getting blossoms. Oh, cool. And then I've got my cucumbers going up here. Now it's going to be tricky when these things actually start getting fruit, because I do have like squirrels and deer and things like that. The tomatillo is doing pretty well. Over here, Avery. It's a tomatillo. I've got more morning glory coming up here, and I've got some little nasturtiums coming. But I can see where everything's put out growth. Like this is all new growth here, and the Mexican tarragon. Avery, stay over here. Got some sweet woodruff in there. That's the chase tree. Yeah, you gonna go up there? All right, I'm gonna go this way. Everything here is kind of the same. The runner beans are going slow. The hops are up to there now, and I saw a new growth actually coming off to the side from the roots, so that was good. So my California mugwort's doing pretty well. Let's go this way. Over here. We got daylilies out in front of that tree that are blooming. And so here's all these. Here's the St. John's wort. I've already picked the blooms for the day, but you can see there's more coming there. And the valerian. And I've got some little poppies coming here. These cute little poppies. Avery doesn't care that she can roll. She keeps rolling in there. What are you gonna do, silly girl? Let's see. Oh yeah, this is all the motherwort. Still more. Lots of blossoms on the motherwort. My angelica's growing nicely right here. I just planted some foxgloves around the comfrey. And the mullein, and I've shown these before. I've had to also stake a bunch of my plants here. This is all calendula. There's some bachelor's button out here. So it's doing pretty well. Oh yeah, I've got a row of sunflowers over there. You can barely see them. And there's more herbs out there that I didn't show. The tall one there is wormwood. And there's lavender out there and white sage. But I'm trying to give you a broad view because I realize sometimes I'm just holding the camera sort of down and you can't get the whole picture. So let's go out back. Let's go out back, Avery. Yeah, let's go out back. Yeah, yay! Okay, so out here, this is where the feverfew is. Should transplant it out front. Actually, it gets a little too leggy back here, but it's a little bit messy back here. But that's all right. I'm not worried about it this year. A lot of weeds are growing. I pull them up and I just kind of throw them back down on the soil. It's a lot of volunteer tomatoes back here. But I've got some greens there, red mustard greens, and there's some beets in there, and there's beets back there, and turnips and carrots and beans. I don't know how any of these are going to do. And of course, I've got some squash, which looks like it's probably going to be blooming soon. I planted some bitter melon, and that's coming up, and I'm going to grow the bitter melon along my quote-unquote fence here. And there's my greens and my little yuzu, and those are growing pretty well. That's just regular basil. My, get off of there, you silly bugs. My parsley is blooming, so what I want to do is let those seeds go and then throw the seeds in. And yeah, that's mostly it. My Tulsi's doing pretty well here. And I threw some buckwheat in here too. I figured it would be good for the soil. The soil in here is kind of, it's weird. There's a lot of like moldy, weird stuff in there. So I just have to like compost in it better. But it looks pretty. And the blueberries aren't ripe yet, but they're there. And my elder isn't blooming yet. And I don't know, I think maybe it's because it's in the shade, because there's some other elders in the neighborhood that are blooming. And I want it to bloom because I want to try making elderflower champagne. I saw a Susan Weed video where she was making elderflower champagne, and I want to try that. Ryan? Here's my little porch. That'll make a nice little curtain there, if those ever grow. And Avery's waiting to go in. So that's about it. Just a little garden check-in for June, because it's June already. I'm working on my my stitching here for the runner. That is going to be a long-term project, I can tell. So anyway, I hope you're all doing well, and I will keep you informed. Okay, bye.